Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching Wytv. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. You're welcome to another edition of Trends, where we talk about the news update that is trending. Unguno Feli, you already know how to do it on WYTV. Alright, the sponsor for this show is still Nokma Abbas, and you can call that number you're seeing on your screen if you want to be one of our sponsors for this show. Alright, today we want to talk about some trending news, and I want to tell you that most of the news that we bring to you here on Wisdom Yard Television are on point. So that is why you have to be here, because if you're not here, where will you be? It is only on Wisdom Yard Television you can get the update on what is going on around town when we're talking about sports, entertainment, news update, and every other thing that you're supposed to know as a citizen. And even if you're not in Nigeria, you can still as well get to know things that is going on in this country. All right, today I have some trending news here. The first one I want to talk about is about this insecurity in Nigeria, and this thing is getting out of hand, to be sincere, because yesterday in Abuja, one community, the one Kawu community in Buhari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja, it happened that bandits went there to abduct almost 23 residents. Yeah, and this is not just a resident. They came in troops, like you know, there are many, so they had to divide themselves into different houses. And they took a whole family, you know, going to the palace of one of the king around that area, one of the traditional rulers there in Abuja. And again, there was a man that was once a PDP chairman in that community, and he was being abducted too. And even one Malam that is said to be a popular person in Abuja was being abducted with his family, with his wife and children, making 23 people, 23 residents of that community that was being abducted yesterday. So what is the case of abducting people around Abuja and its environment? Because it's getting out of hand. Even now, we get to know that people cannot live their day-to-day activities on a scale of 100% when it comes to security aspect in Abuja. Not even only Abuja, but now it seems it's only Abuja they are facing now. I'm talking about these bandits. But all across the nation, this insecurity is getting out to another level that people are now scared to even move out of their room. Now, bandits are going inside to abduct people, not like maybe traveling or maybe on the highway. It has now got to the point whereby they are taking guns to people's house to abduct them. They start asking for ransom from the rest of the family members. So it's getting out of hand. Mr. President, please do something about this, and make sure you try to talk to all the security agencies from the IGP, Betta, please do something about this. It's getting out of hand. People are scared. That is why most of the investors that is out of the country, they are scared to come into the country, because once they get to know that you have this kind of money, that is when they will focus on you and your family, even friends. So everybody is just being scared in Nigeria these days. So I believe once the insecurity in Nigeria has been curbed, that once they curb all these cases of bandits, abduction, robbery and all, I think Nigeria will get more better, because those are the things that is affecting the growth of this nation. Well, let's move on to the next headline here. I said headline, the next trending news. This one is talking about the affirmation of some governors, and I'll start with Abba Yusuf of Kano State. The Supreme Court made a verdict today, and it has been said that Abba Yusuf remained the governor of Kano State. Apparently it happened that this man that is contesting under the All Progressive Party, APC, is trying to fight for his mandate, saying Abba Yusuf is not the right man to be on the seat of the Kano State governor. But then the Supreme Court made it known today that okay, Abba Yusuf still remains the governor of Kano State. Well, the Supreme Court has affirmed Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, as the elected governor of Kano State. So every other person that is trying to say maybe this Supreme Court verdict will cause another problem in Kano State, at least it went well, and it has been said that Abba Yusuf remains the governor of Kano State. Yusuf's victory in the 2023 governorship election was challenged by All Progressive Congress, APC, and his governorship candidate in Kano State, Alhaji Nasiru Yusuf, Gawuna. But now Gawuna should just wait for his turn because this man, Abba Yusuf, is let me say, it's people's choice, and everybody was rejoicing, even with the fact that the All Progressive Party APC candidate is the government's favorite, as been said by the people staying in Kano. But people of Kano love Abba Yusuf, and that's why they voted for him. And now it has been said that he still remains the governor. So Gawuna should just Gawuna, wait for your time, because everything is time by time. When it comes to your time, don't worry, you go do your own governor. But as we speak now, Abba Yusuf remains the governor of Kano State. Well, let's move on. It's still on the Supreme Court verdict. The Supreme Court today upheld the election of Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State. So, Governor Bala Mohammed still remains the governor in Bauchi State, as well as the Supreme Court today affirmed the election of Babajide Sanwo-Olu as governor of Lagos State. Remember, the Justice Garuba Lawal, who read the judgment, dismissed the appeal filed by Labour Party candidate Mr. Gbadebo Road-Vivo. Like, okay, sir, all the things you've submitted, we read everything, we checked everything, we look at the past election and all. Even as everything, the governor of Lagos State still remain Babajide Sanwo-Olu. So, Mr. Rhodes, I beg, more now shift more, because it's time by time. So, when it's time for your turn, when it reach your turn, you go become the governor. So, as we speak now, Supreme Court made it known that Babajide Sanwo-Olu still remains the governor of Lagos State. Well, let's move on to the next one here. President Bola Tinubu is currently having a meeting with governors under the All Progressive Congress Party, APC. I don't know what is going on there. Is that, they were trying to come together, to seek for. Okay, let me say they want to plead on behalf of the minister that was being suspended by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Betta. So I don't know, this governor that is being the chairman of the forum, the APC All Progressive Congress Party chairman, PGF Uzodinma, which happens to be the governor of Imo State, now said that it seems the constitution does not accept to suspend the minister because it was just being it was just an allegation. It was they accused of stealing the money. So that means Uzodinma is telling us that Betta has not been accused, like it is not well said or it is not confirmed that she stole the money. It's just an accusation or an allegation on her. So she should not be suspended. That was what Uzodinma was telling our president today at the meeting, that they should try and return her back to the office because the money they said she stole is still under investigation. So I don't know what is wrong with this, our governors. See, that is the reason why I said this country, if care is not taken, revolution go happen, to be sincere. Because now, why will a governor come out and say the money they said she stole is still not confirmed, so they should still leave her in the office so that she can steal more, Abi? Now you are talking about youth being in the government. This woman came into the system. She was appointed as the minister in just few months, and she stole that kind of money. So what if this man used more than 2 years in that office? That means she will sell the whole country, because I don't understand. Just few months in the office. Look at what she stole, 585 million naira, for crying out loud. And a governor could come out and say, nobody is perfect. We are not God, that everybody can make a mistake. So stealing 585 million naira, Uzodinma was saying, is a mistake. So it was a mistake. That means you are birds of the same feather. You are advising, you are encouraging someone to keep stealing in the pocket of the government. Are you saying that nobody is perfect? That means you too. There's something that you are doing that you need to. They need to check you, sir. With due respect, I feel Nigerian security agents, maybe DSS or EFCC, they should try to investigate this man, because there's something he's doing for him to be supporting crime. This is too bad. Of all the governors in Nigeria, you are the only governor that stood up by Betta saying at least everybody is not perfect. So that means she can steal. So people that have been stealing in the pocket of the government that they are living, maybe they just free them based on the fact that they have good lawyers and they are not following the right way to prosecute anybody. So you feel Betta will just they will not prosecute as a lie, unless if President Bola Tinubu wants to be biased in this case, because few days in office you started misbehaving. And you are saying, before you became the minister, you said that one prophet has already prayed for you that you are born again, you are this, you are that. Everybody in a scam for this country. Even Opus Odima that is talking, you are, sir, with due respect, you are acting as if you are a scam. What am I even saying? Any politician in Nigeria, they are all scammers. Because you come out before the election and start campaigning, telling us things that you will not do. When you get to the office, you turn to a lion that will not be able to get closer to you. Just imagine the police telling us yesterday that no grief for anybody, this slang, people should not use it again. I don't understand. Is that the problem you have in this country? Of all the problems you have in the insecurity aspect is there. You are not talking anything about it. The only thing you could talk about is no grief for anybody. Can you imagine? We celebrate nonsense. We talk about nonsense in Nigeria. And we support nonsense in Nigeria. What we are supposed to talk about, we'll leave that and start saying rubbish. Imagine, police are making a statement and talking about no grief for it. What does that have to do with what is doing us in Nigeria? I don't understand. You just come out and be saying rubbish. All those things that you are saying is just for you. Because there is people, thank God for what's it called? This man, this son, Fal's father, this lawyer, saying he was trying to support the youth, that this is an era whereby a slang can be a slang, everybody can say anything. It's just a normal word on the streets. Are you just coming out as a police officer and saying, yeah, it has something to do with the security in Nigeria? If you do your work very well, what's it concern no grief for anybody with security in Nigeria? Even before we start saying this slang, say Nigeria never scatter. I don't understand. And the governor could come out and be supporting Betta Edu in this hard time. Just one person embezzling 585 million naira. Nobody is talking about. And the only thing you could say as a governor of your state is that they should try and do the investigation very well. That at least it's just an accusation. It's not an allegation. It's not yet confirmed that she stole the money. And it has been confirmed that she sent the money to someone's account. Sir, with due respect, you are not doing anything to make this country go forward at all. Because to me, you guys are just playing on us. Yes, you are just playing on the citizen of Nigeria. So, still talking about that, the Imo State Governor and Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, Opus Odima, had said the case against the minister remains an allegation. So, it does not warrant President Bola Tinubu suspending her from the office. Imagine. The cash thief like this, cash thief, red-handed, and they talk say they never know if na she thief the thing, go, abi they put am for her hand. Everybody is involved. So I need to talk to all this our EFCC and maybe you should go to this man's house, investigate, do some investigations on this man, because it seems this man and Betta Edu, they have one thing. You understand what they talk? Maybe they get one business that they do. So you know what make the woman go prison. All of them are go prison because you are putting us you are using our life to play bets. You are just playing with us in Nigeria. You don't care about the masses. What you care about is you and your family, your pockets, and your lifestyle. And that's too bad. Well, let's move on to the last headline of today. This is talking about sport. Nigerian football legend J.J. Okocha described the treatment of Maduka Okoye, which is the former Super Eagles goalkeeper who, this man, let me tell you something about this Maduka Okoye. In the last African Cup of Nations, this man really tried, and people said it was the reason why Nigeria lost in the round of 16 to Tunisia that made us to come back home that year. But then I didn't see it like that because nobody's above mistake. This man has been trying, talking about Okoye, he has been trying for the Super Eagles. So one mistake is not a reason for you not to, work with that kind of person again. Now, what Okocha is trying to say is, you went ahead to bring a foreign coach to Nigeria, someone that did not even know how football is being operated in Africa, how football is being operated in Nigeria. But let's wait and see the outcome of this AFCON. Because now, you were playing friendly match in Abu Dhabi where you guys went to enjoy. You went to club, you went to do Faji. Although you beat one small club, local club, 12-0. That one is not the case. You playing with another African country, friendly match, they beat Nigeria 2-0. Imagine. And you are telling us that it's just a friendly match. That you are trying to use new formation, 3-4-3. You are testing it, maybe it's going to work for AFCON. Are you joking? You could not win ordinary friendly match and you're going to have, well, let's wait and see, because I know people are trying to drag Okocha online that because they did not give Okocha room to be Nigerian coach. That's why he's trying to talk on the Peserio, that Peserio is not the right man for Super Eagles. Well, Okoye was at fault at the Tunisia's winner in Cameroon that sent Super Eagles packing in the 2021 edition of AFCON. Then the 24-year-old has not been called up to the national team. Now, Okoye is not called up for they didn't call Okoye for this African Cup of Nations happening in Cote d'Ivoire. And Okocha is asking Peseiro why. Is it because he didn't perform well at the last match that made us that took us out of the last AFCON? That's the reason why you could not call him. He said Okocha made a statement when he was being interviewed that experience matters. But let's wait and see. You know, Uzor has been the Peserios #1. So let's wait and see the outcome of what is going to happen in AFCON. At least very soon we go play. It be like saying on Sunday we go play. So let's see the result of our first match result. Then now you go judge, because the talk say now the first attempt. Now you go judge, waiting go sub. So this is where we're going to be ending it on the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on X account, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram at Wisdom Yard Online TV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidonji Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.